suppose let's go see what the new sign shows us.
This what you expected, Atrus? When you followed me here hoping to reclaim Releeshan? Is this classroom what you expected to find? I read your journal, you know. In Tamana, after I found your linking book abandoned outside this observatory, I read all about the Dunning. How you started their world again. Can you really do that, Atrus? After everything that's happened to Narayan, could you start their world over again? I don't think so. I think there's too much blood on our hands, too many ghosts. Surely you can't change that with a pen stroke. One more symbol, Atrus. Narayan is waiting.
Wow. So there's that. We completed Voltaic. Always have to close the doors behind us, I suppose. So now that means that there's one more age left. And I already figured, actually it was funny, the first puzzle I ever found in this game was actually the one to gain access to this one. It just suits it that it's going to be last. Okay, so let me go back in my notes and see what this one's pattern was. This one was sort of situated here. This was situated to the west, the south, and the third level was sort of like up here. Yeah. There we go. And this is the blue one. Amateria. The music is absolutely gorgeous in this world. The crystals and the rocks and the stones, by far my favorite, and maybe the most complicated. I think this is the most complicated of them all. Well, let's go to Amateria. So this is Amateria. Absolutely love the architecture in this world. I would say it's sort of reminiscent of maybe like the arches that you would find in Japan. And there seems to be more rails. Yes, more rails. It can't be a Myst game without rails. Now, it'd be nice if we could walk up into here, but the pathway is blocked, and oh. So it looks like that's some kind of password, and there's 3 of them. So we'll probably have to find notes for that, just checking the ground in case there's more pages. More pages to Saavedra's journal. It looks like we can't go that way. Or, actually, we can go this way. Oh, wow. I really like these. I don't know what kind of formations you would call them. I think most of this world has basalt structures. They sort of have, like, hexagonal forms, but the crystal is just beautiful. I don't know if this is another form of Nara or if it's just another material, but I love the glow. It's absolutely gorgeous. And just the sunsets, the water effects. There's that peculiar structure again in the center. Just checking my path. Don't want to miss any pages. Ooh, the thunder rumbling in the distance. I love the sound of thunder. Now, is this the lamp? It looks like I can't interact with it, but it's cool. Ah, here we go. Yeah, this is what I meant by basalt structures. Whoa. I really like that effect, actually. Crossing over the sun, you sort of get blinded by it. I mean, it makes sense. That's what happens with your own vision. Oh, and the moss. Oh, and there's the symbol for Amateria again. So let's take a look around here. Any... Oh. I can go in here? Oh, pages. The memories flood over me too fast. They race around inside my head, filling my soul with despair. And the more I think about how nothing can be done, how no one can be alive outside his shield, the faster the fog rushes in. I wonder if the fog is like just his state of being, the depression, the crazed thoughts. I don't know. Maybe just the numbness that he referred to before. I can lose myself in the fog. When it's thick enough, I can let go and be safe. I can start to forget. But I must not forget. I must remember every lie they told my people. How they manipulated us all to get what they wanted. They told me they had come to fix my world. They asked me to arrange a meeting with the elders. The books they carried with them showed other worlds. Beautiful places where people didn't have to work so hard to survive. They told my people that Atrus had written these books. That he had written Narayan. But that he'd made our world unstable. They said he wanted to make us slaves to the tree. They asked me, "Don't you remember, Saavedra? Our father wrote this world to teach us, to show his sons an age, what an age shouldn't be." Oh no. So, all of these worlds linking off of Jinanin are training ages. Like, Adana's supposed to show the brothers how to work with plants and animals. Voltaic is about like mechanisms and systems. This world, I mean, there are peculiar rocks and stuff, and with a name like Amateria, maybe it's supposed to be about material substances. But if Narayan has people, maybe Narayan was Atrus's book to teach them about people and society. So, oh, and the music stops after a while if you're reading. So, Narayan was unstable? Narayan was a mistake? I mean, maybe the brothers were selfish with their intentions, but why would Atrus do that to Narayan? I don't know what to say. I don't know how it could be true. But why would they lie? Why would Atrus have lied? The worlds they showed us in those books. The elders refuse to believe them. They say we cannot abandon the tree. For thousands of years we have tended the lattice roots. Without our traditions, we will die. I don't want us to die. I don't. But Cirrus and Akanar said they would come back, Saavedra. Just like Atrus once said to you as well. He said that he would come back. But then he didn't. He didn't. And for that, you will have to make him pay. Wow. So, he felt abandoned. Oh, also, absolutely love this music. I actually love listening to my Myst soundtracks when I'm like writing or sleeping. Now this is interesting. There seem to be these dials. And that seems to be plugged. I can't stop that one. Oh, is this a lever? Oh, wow. This looks like a puzzle. It looks like there are these containers, except some of them are open and some of them are closed. Oh, and there's 3 pegs. Maybe we're supposed to put them in the holes? Let's see what this does. Oh, it levitates. Oh, it's creating a ball. So it falls into the first one. It keeps spinning, but there's... Oh, it just got incinerated. So if it comes down here and it leaps over into like a slot, maybe it has to like juggle around a couple times. Let's see. What happens if we put the peg here? Just a second. The second spot from the end. Something tells me this is going to be a little bit of trial and error. Okay. So it lands. Oh, it starts in the first slot. It goes up and around. Oh no! Ooh, it's smashed. Okay. I'll have to figure out what pathways it can go to. So I'll draw the little diagrams. Okay, and there's always like a blank spot on one side. So we don't want the ball to crack, probably. That would be bad. And there's blue and white ones. Now we only have 3 pegs, so we have to solve this puzzle with 3 slots. Now I tried this one before, and that was no good. I think it had stopped in like this spot or this spot. So if I had it stop like just 1 or 2 beforehand, maybe that would be good. So I will put it there. Let's just try it there. And I know that I'll have to do it for the other side too, but let's see what this one does. So it starts there. I'll actually write that down. It starts on the lower side. With that peg, it goes over 1. Oh, and because I didn't put any pegs over there, it's not gonna go properly. Oh, I see. I probably want it to start on the middle one. So I think I liked that one. I think I put it in the top slot. So I'll write down top slot, puts it over there. So let me try this. Top slot, and I need to keep track of like where it will spin, because the problem is these, I wonder if it's like the solids and the unsolids. Is the solid the white and the water the blue? I mean, maybe that's it. So I'm gonna put it maybe on another white. I'll try that one. Let's try this. I want to get it to at least juggle twice, and then I need to see what the final one should be. This might take a little bit. I should really like keep track of which ones correspond with which as they spin around, but it's hard when things are in movement. So it starts there. It goes up to the top slot. Juggles over to the right side. Oops. That was not good. It needs to go over 1, 2, maybe 3 slots on that side. So let's do the top one again. 3 slots. Now I think is it the bottom where they come out? Probably. So 1, 2, 3. That's what we already tried. Maybe, or actually no, we tried the bottom one here. So it only went once. We need it to go 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's try the top one maybe? See what that does. And I mean, it is possible that I could be starting off the top one, like the first round, the wrong way. Oh, that also rotates counterclockwise. That one rotates clockwise. Ooh. Okay, so that goes somewhere. But it, oh no! It went into the water. That's no good. That's no good at all. So it's not the top option. Okay, so it's not that, and it's not that. Oh, it has to be one of the blues this time around. Because the other options were just too much. If it went over 1 more space... Yeah, because that turns clockwise. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. So top and 1 over to the left. Let's try that. So there it goes. It gets on the first slot. Goes up to the top. Zoops over to that slot. And it's gonna go over 1 more time, which puts it into a safe spot. Good. Oh, I just saw it. So this is where it needs to go. That one right there, because if you notice, this has to be open. And it like zoops down. So we need to get it to this one in the end, which means it needs to stop here. So let me do this. Top, 1 to the left. So this, okay, let me remember how this goes, because I think this is the blank spot. So this turns this way. So 1, 2, 3. So this loops in, it comes here, it goes 1, 2, 3. So then it joops over, shwoomp. And then I have it, this one turns this way, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it zoops over here, which means it can only go over, yeah, it goes counterclockwise. So 1 more space, doop, and then it has to go over into this. So what would be the 1 more over? Because I think this stops spinning. So let me see if it starts here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. It stops there. And if it needs to go one more time... Okay. Let's try it there, then? Okay. Let's see if this one works. I hope it does. The one thing that could foil this is if the opposite side is not open. Because if it lands into another cup, then there's no way it can continue down onto the track. So it's going around and shoots over. All right, it's going around on that side. And this time it should land in a cup. Yes, and the other side's bright. Good, good, good. Yes, woohoo, we got it, we got it. And it just went back into the tower. It seemed to lift a bridge. But it was the third bridge. Okay. So, I got the right pattern. This looks like one of those symbols, and this one's lined in green. Okay, let me see here. Green symbol. Another hexagon motif. Okay, looks like this is all set. We got it right. Oh, yep, and there's more of the hexagonal rocks over there. I think the only times I've ever seen those prominently in reality have been pictures of coastal places in Ireland. I'd love to visit that someday. Okay, I suppose we can continue along the beach. Nope, another lamp. So if there are 3 platforms, that means there are probably 3 of these puzzles. Oh, I love the reflections. Ah, this is just so beautiful. What's that noise? Something activating? Yeah, as I was saying before, Riven and this particular age of Amateria, the music here is just so calming and gorgeous. Oh, yep, that's the machine that we were just working with. It's so calming and gorgeous that it's one of the few soundtracks that I can actually sleep to. I remember falling asleep so often to music from Riven. Whoa. It's some kind of pulsating wall. That's a really cool beat. Whoa! It's jiggling us a little bit. This looks like something I should definitely write down. Oh, this is interesting. I'll draw this diagram. Okay, so there's a lot of symbols. They all look similar, but there's that with 4 spokes. Once again, it's 6 partitions. So this is rather interesting. Sorry if my voice is a little bit muffled. When I'm drawing, I have to look down at my paper. Ooh, creepy sounds there. So this one looks like it has 2 weird nubs over on the right side, and 3. interesting. There's one that's vertical, which looks very similar to the one at the start, up at top. And that's the one that this one's currently set on. There's that one. I wonder if these are the shapes of the track or something else. They just look really weird. There's nothing over here. And then there's this. But there's only 3 spokes on this one. That's interesting. I hope my drawings are accurate enough. Ooh. Different beats, like frequencies. I'll record these down. Hopefully they're the same for each symbol. I'll do that sound. Ba-ba-ba-da. Okay. It's sort of like an azo. Da 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 da. I'll do that as This one seems like a very fast, like 8 or 16th tone. Da 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 da. Okay. I'll do this like a wow. 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 I'll leave that there for now. It makes me wonder how people manage to play this game if they're hard of hearing. There's so many puzzles that involve sound with this. Ooh. So this is like a central hub. I'll sort of draw my interpretation of the central hub. So that's the main structure. Yeah, let me draw this out. So main structure. Next to it is sort of that one branch. Oh, do I have to, if it's anything like the last puzzle, we're gonna have to remember what track that these go to. Now that seems to go, oh, this is where it comes down because that thing makes the balls. So it comes down here and it goes straight. Oh man, okay. Yeah, so it goes straight. How many branches are there off this thing? 6. Yeah, 6. So I'll do a branching diagram with 6 on it. Okay, so the ball goes down here. And it would go this way. Is this the same? Okay, good. It's the same symbols. Okay, so I'll have it that one's currently set at this. This one's currently set in the downward position. I mean, I don't know where the panel is to control everything, but whoa. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, it goes down. So it comes down and it goes under. It's probably not going to branch left. It's probably going to branch right, if anything. So then it goes up here. And is this the last? Oh, this is the one directly this way. So, okay, I'll write this is number 1. It's going to go whoop, around to the first one, and it's gonna go down, up, and around here. Oh man. So this is the one just to the left of that. So I'll write that down as number 2. And currently it's set in the I mean, it's possible that I have to change these. So we'll have to see. Whoa. Okay, but at the moment I'm just trying to figure out where this ball goes. Okay, so then it comes up the track and it goes over here. And that's the second to last track. So I'll write this down as number 3. And what sound does it make right now? It's currently set to number 1. Well, the top one, I should say. Okay, and then it loops back down and around. Uh-oh. Which... If I were a ball, what way would I dip? I almost think it would go up this one, because it would like shwoomph that way. I think it would hit this and go over there. So I'm gonna go up this path. And where are we in the orientation of things? This is like the beating drum. It's 1 over from that. So 4? Okay. And currently it's like on the ba-da bum bum ba-da drum beat. Whoa. So then it's gonna go up, around, and to the end. Which is where we want it to go, because that's what leads back to the start. Okay, so at last we've figured out the order of things around here. I hope that's where the balls go, but I feel like this is the right way. Now we just have to find where the controls are. And if we need to change those sounds at all. Oh gosh. Yeah, 'cause the ball must pass through them. And I mean, if the last puzzle was about them shattering, I'm like, oh no, but they're all such different sounds. I wonder what ones the ball would like? Maybe? That'd be peculiar. Oh, we have to go up this little ladder. While we're here, let's try that and see what happens. Oh, I think I forgot one. Oh, yeah. Because we solved that first puzzle. Now one of the chutes is up. Oh, but it goes back down. Okay, so that means you have to have all of them at once. Oh, that's the book back to Janine. So we know where we'll be able to go if we ever need to. Anything I can look around here? Well, that's just nice. Once again, love the pictures of the sunset. Looks like we have more of the hexagonal rocks over here. A lot of chains holding glowing orbs. It's a very pretty aesthetic, though. Oh, going down a little twisting stairway. Just making sure we don't have any loose pages hanging out. Oh, more glowing rocks. I always love the like glowing crystal effect. It's used so often in fantasy worlds. I don't believe there are any crystals that can be quote-unquote charged to retain some kind of glow. I mean, there's glow sticks. Those aren't crystals, but there's some kind of substance. I know that they're the ones that glow under ultraviolet light, which is pretty cool, but you have to have an ultraviolet light source in order to use that. More lamps. Oh, we're sort of underground in like a cavern of sorts. There's two paths. Let's go this way.